Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. Covering all conversation from dating to sports fetishes, this is Talking Points with Shabazz Davis on World Improv Network.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And welcome to Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. My name is Jerome Carmike. You, sir, will take that back about Shabazz. He is a wonderful human being. But unfortunately, he can't be here today, and I will be filling in while Mr. Davis is off. He won a trip to have an afternoon with the monster truck gravedigger. Good luck with that, Shabazz. I hope you enjoy your day, your Sunday, if you will. Well, America, I know that we all struggle with some things. And one thing I have always wanted to be, but never have been, is covered in genius. And that is why I have brought two gentlemen into the show today. Colonel Reinhard Gold. Welcome to the show, Colonel.
It's a great honor to be here.
And also Dr. Nick Featherstone. Welcome, Doctor.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks.
Yeah, and I got to say, it's an absolute pleasure to have both of you here. I am an avid viewer of your web series, and I actually tweet out links to it to all, 3,000 of my followers every Sunday night when you do your show.
That is so great of you, Jerome. I really like it when you do that.
You know that I do. That's
yes,
wow,
because
Colonel, thank you.
I'm actually, you might not know this, but I'm actually one of your favorite followers.
No, I didn't. I would never presume that one such as yourself would follow me. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Thanks, audience. I'm feeling pretty good. Now, in your web series, which is also titled "Covered in Genius," you, gentlemen, both talk about ways that just the average American, and I do mean American, and you must be American, can elevate themselves into a new realm of intelligence and creative pursuit.
Yeah, that's because people want to be better than how they're doing already. So, my job is to help them. That's what I do. That's what the videos are about.
And I have to say, Dr. Featherstone, I consider myself helped.
And you glow with genius. It's just you're not covered in it yet, but you're emanating it like a man that just played a basketball game and is covered in sweat.
Oh, wow.
That is so true, Doctor. Yes, I look at him and I can see the genius glowing out of his eyes, but not quite yet over the whole head. Not the whole aura yet. No.
I mean, as you say, in every show, genius is a journey.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's not a destination. It's have you heard people say that before? It's not about how's it go?
It's not about
Hey, I'm trying, all right? I'm trying real hard. I'm nervous on the radio.
Hey, the audience, please don't be so mean to the good doctor over here.
Thanks, Reinhold.
A little respect, please.
Yes.
For these two wonderful gentlemen who do nothing but help people.
Thanks, you.
Like myself.
That is great. Yes, it's perfect. Well, like the doctor was saying, yes, it's not so much about the destination, it's about the journey to that destination, yes. And me as a fashion designer, right, for the erotica, it is genius that has to come out every single day in order to be inspired.
Yes, and I think what your videos have helped me with is coping with some of the unusual ways that you say the things that we must do to release our inner genius, so that it comes out of all our pores and not just our face.
Yeah, I mean, the genius is already there, like bones, in the ground.
Yes.
Like the bones are already there. We just gotta uncover them.
And what What
Hey,
audience?
I don't know about digging the science of digging, but I think that's true. What do you think, Reinhold? Are there bones in the ground?
Yes, of course it is great because that is how we get the oil. It's the petroleum products, and I use them all the time, anyways.
Yeah, and then we use that for combustion, and that's like genius coming out. You got to combust it.
And much like actual archaeology, the process of of discovering the genius within us is a very slow and painstaking process. You can't just rip the bones out of the earth. You have to dig the dirt off first. Then take your little brush and get all the extra dust off and expose it slowly so you don't hurt the genius.
That
Wow.
is so correct.
That was genius right there.
That is great genius, Jerome. And that's why you can see it growing and emanating you every single tweet, every single time that you've listened to one of our episodes and watched it religiously. I mean, it's like a child, okay? It takes a time for the child to nurture its genius. Sometimes it's like the Beethoven or Mozart or something when you write your own symphony at 6 years old and play all the instruments early on. Yes, thanks the audience. Yes, it's great. Oh, it's perfect. Oh.
Well,
and sometimes it takes a little longer, like the Paris Hilton, right? Until you make your first videotape before you all of a sudden are the genius. And that didn't happen until like 21 or 22 or something.
Now, Reinhardt, Colonel, you've brought up Paris Hilton, who comes up very often in your web series as a shining example.
Yes.
And just one thing that I've always been curious about is, yes, she achieved true genius with that first videotape, but we haven't seen a follow-up genius videotape from her. What has she lost it, Colonel? What's going on? If she is a genius, why has it stopped manifesting itself?
Well, it's not necessarily that she's lost all her genius. It is like energy, right? It's not created or destroyed. It's just transferred from one element or one part of the universe to the next. And she gave her perfect genius performance in that first videotape. And it's just hard to sometimes, yes, it's great, audience. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, we've all seen that one.
Yes,
it's in my top 5 favorite movies.
Yes, that's right, Doctor. Yes, you showed me your collection, and I think three of the 5 were her videotapes. Yes. Oh, yes. And sometimes it's hard for the energy to come back around full circle, like the yin and the yang, yes? And it doesn't always happen in one lifetime, and sometimes it's gone. You have it, and it may never come back. But it's still out there for you to pick it up, Jerome, or the rest of the universe.
Oh, so there is leftover genius, already used genius, that's ready to be recycled by me into another form, or
it's kind of like beans. You can get them raw at the store, and so that's one kind of bean.
Yeah.
And then hey, come on, I didn't even finish. I'm just bear with me, you guys. Yeah, and then
I'm with you, Dr. Featherstone.
And then you can cook them, and then sometimes you refry them. And that's like genius.
See how the genius come full circle from a raw bean back to a refried bean. Yes, it's great. Oh, it's perfect.
I'm sorry, Colonel. What kind of bean was that?
A refried bean. Yes, it's great. It's perfect. It's great.
The doctor struggles with Spanish.
Which I guess makes sense considering he's German.
Yes, that's great. Yes, it's bad. Yes.
Now, so when I capture another person's previously used genius,
yes,
I get a hold of Paris's genius.
Correct.
Can I only channel that genius in the form of another videotape, a sexually explicit videotape?
Audience, this is no laughing matter. No, that is a very great question.
I am a beautiful man. I am a beautiful naked man, audience. You should be so lucky to see me in a tape.
Spoken like a true genius. You are not a genius. You need to watch our tapes.
See,
not our tapes, our web series. The tapes are different.
Yeah, you can allow me, if you will, Dr. Featherstone. If anyone is interested, you can order videotaped transcripts of the web series on your website, coveredingenius.net.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so what these will be, this will be one of you two reading just a transcript of that particular web series.
That is correct. It's like a Sunday morning fireside chat. Yes. Oh, it's great.
Oh.
It's perfect. Oh, yes.
Now, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, covered in genius.
Oh, he was such a genius. Yes, of course. And that is how you bring it full circle, right? It's the great generations back then, and now the great generations now. And you should be inspired too, Jerome. You can do this.
Oh, well, I absolutely am inspired. Colonel Gold, Dr. Featherstone, you are changing my life one episode at a time. Thank you so much for being here. Cover yourselves in genius, America. That's the talking point.
Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. Give the Wincast your questions on Facebook, Twitter, or the Mile High Sports Radio studio line during the break of what issues the Win counselors can help you with during good, bad, ugly. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.